Well, hello there. Welcome on in to another Minecraft hardcore stream. So sorry for missing yesterday and all that, but surprise computer update really messed with the settings on my stream. I got it all fixed, but it was kind of a hassle to deal with. Me just make sure that I'm live on YouTube. Just bring it up. Always gotta make sure microphone's working. So there you go. Now last time I was on, I built the world's most horrible windmill. I mean, it looks horrible looking at it like this. I think I'm actually missing something. But eventually I'll go back and fix it, because that is just horrible to look at. But it does have a bit of its charm because it's my first time doing that, but today I think I'm going to be... Hang on, let me put some of the stuff away. Pretty much today I plan to maybe experiment with redstone a little bit. So I'm going to make a little area to do that, because I want to get better at it. I've always said I was going to do that, and I have been using tutorials on the Guild SMP, like my stone farm. But I plan on experimenting without a tutorial, basically learn by doing, because that's basically the best way for me to learn. So this can either go very well, or, well, it's not going to go too well. I'm fully expecting to mess up on a lot of stuff and have to tear stuff down. But I'm pretty sure I could get through it without dying, because of how redstone can pretty much end your life in the game. The best thing I can do right now is gather some more wood, because I'm very low on my wood supply. Find an area to make like a little lab for my redstone, and then just experiment with it once I have enough, or once I actually have better understanding of it. Maybe I could go to that little island right there and build it. Ow. Yeah, I could. And then later on, I could make like a tiny bridge to connect these two islands. You can see my starbase over there, and it's raining. Why is it always raining when I'm in the middle of talking? But yeah, it's close enough to where you could see the starter base, so it wouldn't be that far out. I'm going to plan this area out a little bit. Yeah, plan out the area a little bit, then work on everything. And then I'll start experimenting with the redstone once I got the building up. But so far, this world has lasted for a month. Yes, this is my 6th stream on it, but the fact that it lasted for a month so far is a good accomplishment in my eyes. I just need to play on it more often. What would I call the lab? Because it's gotta have a name if it's going to be like a little redstone lab, so I gotta come up with a name for it. I don't really have a design in mind for the lab either. Actually, do I really need it to be a lab? Or a building? I could just have the open area now I think about it. Of course, that means I'm going to need to put up a lot of torches, so that way I can actually not have a mob spawn on me. That's the second time the sheep scared me. First time was up there, and then that time, just turn around and see you right in my face with that. I got a bucket of lava, and I got some dripstone. I think I got some dripstone. I'm pretty sure I bought some off a trader. So, if I get more iron to make cauldrons, I could just set up another lava farm. Alright, I guess I'm mining again. It's always a constant thing, isn't it? So I'm going to be getting more iron, more coal, just in case. As well as keeping an eye out for more redstone, because that's going to be a constant thing. Eventually, I will need to go to the Nether so I can get some quartz for redstone machines. Or observers. And that's pretty much all I know about redstone. From there on, it's going to just be me improvising. Sweet. And I just realized the stupidity of what I'm doing right now. I don't have any torches because I just torch spanned my area. At least I found some iron. I probably should have brought my furnace I just made with me, but I could do this. Oh right, I still got the note block with me. While I'm having more charcoal being made, I'll just go further in here. At this rate, I'll find... Ooh, some coal. I was about to say, at this rate, I'll find enough iron to last me for a while. But it's good to have some coal as well. I guess I didn't need to burn the wood for charcoal, given the amount of coal I'm finding. Kind of figures that as soon as I started, I'd find more coal. Yeah. You're not getting me, creeper. Well, I am so lucky nothing dropped on me from up above. Zombie spawner that way, huh? Where'd you come from? I have this right here for now. That way, lightning does not strike my house and catch the wood on fire. And I just need to wait for this. Trying to see how far I can go before it'll stop. Okay, there we go. One, two, 4, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14. So it'll go 15 blocks before the redstone runs out. That's honestly a lot more than I thought it would be. I thought it was maybe like 5 or 6 times, but 15 is a pretty good number. Okay, how did I get to constantly go back and forth? Did I just need multiple repeaters, or was it because it was in a bit of a circle? Okay, if I remember correctly from when I did the stone shop on the guild server, it was kind of like a small circle around it, or small rectangle. Never claimed to be an expert at redstone. I'm pretty much a beginner here, so I learned better by doing. Maybe I should actually look up tutorials. I was hoping to really learn more about it without the tutorials, because I learned better by doing than by following a tutorial and all that. I legitimately have no idea what I'm doing. I know with observers, it would activate something like this once, like for example, sugarcane reaches the observer, that would activate this to break it. How did people figure out redstone before it became a well-known thing? And this makes it day 69. I'm going to say anything about the obvious joke there. I can't really look at the Guild server one right now because that's on Curse Forge and this is basically regular Minecraft, so I'm pretty much stuck figuring out on my own right now. Which isn't really a bad thing, it's just... Uh, I mean, I got this all working together at least. Let me just start over on this. If all else fails, just start over. Okay, I clearly messed up somewhere because that should have activated it. I'm looking at the picture right now. I did what it looked like. Or did I? That's the thing about redstone. You screw one thing up and everything screws up, huh? Wait, did I get it all? Or did one fall back here? Yep, one fell back here. It was 3, 2, 1, I believe, right? Okay, 3, 2, then 1. And 3, 2, 1. And then we had the button right here. And of course it's not doing anything. Okay, I got it. Finally. And now I can just put the levers here. I said levers, not button. And just like that, I got the pistons working on... That was a little trial and error, huh? Okay, I'm starting to get a bit more of an understanding of it. I gotta be more careful about where I place the torches, obviously. But it's pretty good that I finally actually got to be a repeat. I mean, it's probably the most basic of anything, but it'll work at least. I want it to be in a place where I plan to make like the town center if I survive that long. Yeah, I need to fix that at some point. Because my base isn't really going to be a good place for a town center. I really should have planned it out more before I made the base. I think I'm going to do it here, and then change the area around it over time. Let's see how the Nether is. Let me equip my iron sword real quick, so that way my stone sword doesn't shatter. I'll have better hits with it. Of course, a ghast. Are you kidding me? I don't have a bow. Please hit, please hit. Oh, that would have been amazing. I really should have brought a bow. I don't really have a source of arrows either. Come on, I'm trying to go back to my base. I can't do that if there's lava here. I have some horrible luck with the gas spawning and then knocking lava over the portal. It would have been amazing if the Nether Fortress is right there. Obviously, it's not my goal to look for it today, but it would have been so much easier in the future if it was. Okay, let's just leave before something happens. Alright, when the gas was firing at me, one went through the portal. Last thing we need is a frickin' force fire. Wait, where's the water bucket? Come on. What the hell? Oh, crap. Yeah, you know what? It's a lost cause. And it's far away from my base. It might actually do me some good later, but... yeah, that's not good. I mean, in a way, I did finish what I started out to do, which was get the redstone to move repeatedly, which is... yes, I did have to use tutorial to figure it out, but it's a start. It's nice to actually work on this after everything else. Because while I do struggle with redstone, I don't struggle with this, at least. I mean, if I struggle with this, then there would be a problem. There. That way I don't keep forgetting for whenever I do come back around here. Okay, I'm at life 14 and gold was negative 16, right? Yep, negative 16 or negative 18. Might as well get the slimes real quick. Especially if I make potions of oozing and make like a slime farm. Plus sticky pistons would be good to make once I get better redstone. Okay, let me just make a space here so I can actually set up the little area to deposit stuff. For today, at least. Huh. Was not expecting to find a diamond, but I'm not complaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 vein. No, hindsight, I probably should have left it till I got fortune on a pickaxe, then I could have grabbed it. That way there'd be some room. Well, apparently an Enderman wasn't here because this was not here before. I guess Elliot visited me. Now I just need to finish up. I believe some trapdoors would do it, but I don't know if I want what trapdoors I want to use. No, I could just actually use the oak trapdoors, but I'm not exactly sure how it would look on there. There, got a bit of a grandfather clock. Oh, and just something to make it seem a little bit more alive. Plus, it actually works because the clock itself changes, so that would be fun. That's pretty much the whole reason I wanted a clock, was to make this. With that being said, I think I'm going to end this off here. Got a lot done, Dave. Actually finally figured out how to get the redstone blocks to... Well, not blocks, to... what are they called? You'd think I have it memorized by now. Pistons. Right, it was the pistons. Got the pistons to remove repeatedly, so I'm learning more about redstone even if I did have to look up a tutorial. I got to visit the Nether, which, well, was an adventure itself with the gas spawning and then the lava going over my portal. Had to fight my way out there, or run away from there. Then came back and found out one of the gas fireballs came out and hit the forest behind the portal, which caused a forest fire. So a lot happened today. But it was pretty fun, and I'll see you guys next time. So, have a great night. Bye-bye.